Hi, this is Lawrence, and in this demo video I'm going to swap the SIM of this IoT device without touching the device. And for doing so, I'm using a process that's called remote SIM provisioning. And it somewhat works the same as the process of downloading a profile onto the eSIM of your phone. But in contrast to mobile devices, IoT devices don't have some kind of screen with a fancy UI or don't have a camera to scan QR codes. So this process is slightly different for IoT devices. And the specifications around this process are referred to as SGP.32. So for this demo, I'm using an IoT device. And I chose the Nordic Thingy 91. In addition, you need a plastic SIM. And this one is specifically from Kigen. And the SIM is pre-provisioned to work with Monogoto. And in addition, you need an activation code of an eSIM profile, which I will download and activate on this plastic SIM. And although this SIM might look very small, it runs a powerful SIM operating system. And in this operating system, there is a small piece of software that's called the IoT Profile Assistant. And this IoT Profile Assistant connects with the eSIM IoT Remote Manager in the cloud. And these two components, they communicate and they synchronize the profile of the SIM. And from that cloud component, I can instruct the device to download a new profile and enable that in a later stage. So why do you want this, I hear you ask? Well, most of all, freedom. You don't want to be locked into your connectivity provider. And although this works with a plastic SIM, this process is designed to work with eSIMs. So SIMs that are soldered onto the board. And these SIMs cannot be replaced. So you want to have a mechanism that updates the profile of this hardware SIM. And for that purpose, SGP.32 is designed. Step 1. I'm going to insert the SIM in the IoT device. And I'm going to turn on the device. So in the meantime, I'll open up the Monogoto hub. And the hub is the central place for you to manage and monitor all of your connections. So I'm going to Things, and I'm looking for the specific SIM that's now activated in the device. Well, this is the Kigen SIM that's currently connected to KPN. And here you can see that it's both active and online and connected over LTE technology. So keep an eye on the ICC ID, which ends with 2035. Next up is going to the Kigen Pulse platform. And if you go to eSIM IoT and select the eSIM tab, then you can find all of the EID, which basically relates to that plastic SIM that I just showed you. Then I'm going to open the EID that relates to the plastic SIM, and I can find here the exact same ICC ID number that we've seen in the Monogoto hub. So it ends here again with 2035, and I can see that it's enabled. In this widget, you can find all the operations that you can send from the cloud to the IoT Profile Assistant on the device. So you can request specific information, you can delete, disable, or enable a profile. Or what we are interested in is to download a profile via an activation code. So each eSIM has an activation code. I can paste the activation code here and click confirm. So the request is sent, and here at the bottom you can find the operations, and this might take a couple of minutes. So let's wait and see what happens. And we see that the SIM downloaded a new profile. So if we scroll up again, then we can find in the EOS information that a new ICC ID has been added to this overview. So the next step is to enable this new profile that has been downloaded onto the SIM. So I'm going to select this specific device and I click confirm. And again, a new request is sent, and we will wait until this operation is succeeded. After 3 minutes, we can see that the new profile has been enabled, and the profile ends with 0035. So if we scroll up and refresh, then we can see that this new profile with ICC-ID 0035 has been enabled. And to validate this, we can go back to the Monogoto hub, and instead of the ICC-ID with this specific number, we can now see that a new device has become active, still using this LTE technology. So that concludes the demo on how to swap the SIM without touching your IoT device. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to learn more, head over to our Monogoto Labs section and you can order the SGP.32 Ready Kit now, right away. And this includes the Kigen SIM with a Monogoto Bootstrap profile, as well as an activation code for a new SIM profile. And you can go through this process yourself and experience this new SIM provisioning process. Thanks for watching and good luck with your remote SIM provisioning project.